Hey everyone, and welcome to the VanHack Virtual Recruiting Fair. I'm Ilya, and I'm here from VanHack. We have some other team members from VanHack, Ash and Christy, and we're really excited to be doing this. Today is actually a very special day in the history of VanHack. It's the day where the most VanHackers got hired ever. We had 8 VanHackers hired today in one day. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, and we broke 250 VanHackers hired in history. So it's 250 people from around the world that have gotten either remote jobs or mostly in-person international jobs. So it's pretty cool. There's some good momentum, good energy, and I'm really excited to be doing this with everyone. So as Pedro asked before we started on the call, how is this going to work? So basically, we have this idea to do this experiment of doing a live matching session of connecting the best VanHackers who are here on the line with us. And maybe you're watching this on YouTube, so you can just apply on the job board. Won't be able to do it live. Come to the next one. And to all the jobs we have on VanHack. We have over 100 different jobs on VanHack in many different countries, from Canada to Germany, the Netherlands, Ireland, Malta, all over the world. And we really want to help everyone get the best job for them. So we're going to go and basically share some opportunities that we have, and then also, of course, give everyone who's on the line here a chance to ask questions about the jobs and kind of have an opportunity to get some good feedback. Another thing that we're going to say is everyone here on the line, we're going to be working to verify your English in real time as well. So in order to apply to a job and get hired on VanHack, we have to be a verified VanHacker, because companies are looking for people who can code, are good developers, and have good communication skills, have good English skills. So if you ask a question and you have good English, then we'll verify you in real time as well. So with that being said, let's get started. I think we can start with that designer job that we were talking about before. So we do have a job for designers. We'll start with designers because we don't have many jobs for designers, but we like to give some attention and love to them because they make everything possible. Do we have any other designers here with us other than I think it was Zeman who asked about the designer jobs? So if there's any designers here, yes, we do have a QA job. Yes, and by the way, you guys can all see our jobs on our job board. That's there, and we know we've redesigned it, and there's some things we need to improve. So definitely need to improve. So quickly, any designers, you can either put in the chat, I'm a designer, or I work with UX. And Ash, if you want to share the link for the designer job and also talk a little bit about the company, and then we'll get into all the developer jobs, which we have a lot of as well. So yeah, Ash, are you there? Hello. And by the way, thanks for everyone for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here. I know everyone's busy. Oh, Ash is on mute. Yes, we do have machine learning.
No, I'm not on mute anymore. Thank you, George. So thanks, Lilia. We're just want to talk about a company I'm working with in Vancouver. They're hiring 2 UX designers. The focus is product design. They're a very famous company in the city. They've built, they're just amazing and very well known in Canada right now. They're hiring for 2 product designers, mostly focused in UI with a little bit of experience in UX. If you're not if you're more of a front-end developer, I don't think this is the job for you. But if you're more of a product designer, less graphic, more for interfaces, I think it would be the perfect job for you. Their portfolio, just send me an email, ash@vanhack.com, if you're a UI UX designer, or apply at the link I sent. And when you send me an email, just send me your portfolio. So I think that's really important, is put a link to your portfolio. They will review the portfolio. Now, the thing about design work is it's a little bit tougher sometimes than development jobs, because with design, it's not straightforward. The company has to like your style. So, if I get back to you saying that you're not chosen, it means that some other company can pick your style. And so don't get frustrated. With development work, it's more about, your skill, right? So if you're a UI UX designer, send me a message either on Slack. My handle is just Ash in the Van Hackathon Slack group or in the main premium Slack group, or send me an email, ash@vanhack.com with your resume and your portfolio. I'm getting a lot of messages from people about other roles. Yeah, I don't handle everything, but we have the job board. So just take a look for the roles that we have. And I guess we'll go over some more of them right now.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. It's definitely a very good opportunity. I highly recommend if any designers or people with that skill apply. So let's start with, I think maybe better what we can do is we can go through skills. Or actually, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer we go through countries and say these are the jobs we have in Canada or Germany or somewhere else, or skills? Which one is more
I think skills would be better.
Skills. Okay. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of votes. Skills. All right. Skills wins. Sweet. Okay. So .NET. We'll start with .NET because VanHack, we built VanHack on .NET on Windows. So we actually have some really, really good .NET positions and also Windows desktop positions. The two places we have Windows .NET developer jobs are in Montreal, Canada, and in Malta. So two very different places with very nice places in their own way. So let me just so we have two .NET jobs in Montreal. One of them is more of a Windows Forms desktop job for a top Wi-Fi company that's hiring 5 .NET developers. So it's pretty awesome. And if you want to apply for that job, then the link is right. I have it right here. Right there. So please apply to that job. I see Thiago said he had a test with Paul. So also, if you can email paul@vanhack.com, and he will help you with this one. So for this job, you need to do a little bit of a mini test before. The company asked us to do a 15-minute call to ask you some questions about .NET and Windows experience. And based on those answers, they will decide to interview you or not. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. We've had 2 VanHackers who have had their first interviews there, and they said it was nice. But there's room for 5. So yeah, it's a really good one. The other Montreal .NET job is actually one that Ash is working on. So he will tell a little bit more about this one. So again, just quickly, don't forget to also email Paul with your resume and say you're interested in the .NET job in Montreal. And tomorrow he'll wake up and send you a lot of emails.
Cool. Thanks, Leah. The company that I'm working with is not hiring 5 .NET developers, just 1. They are a startup. They're a small team. It's about 8 people in the company. So there's room for both growth and also an opportunity to go from not just being one member, but future maybe leading a team. Funny enough, the person had met Ilya some time ago at a leadership conference and remembered VanHack and sent us an email. The company is working on an ERP system, basically. And they're building it with .NET. They have a team of 4 developers. If you speak even a little bit of French, it gives you an advantage for this job, mainly because 3 of the team members on the development team are French speakers. They also speak English, of course, so if you speak English, no problem. But if you speak a little bit of French, it gives you an advantage just for this job, not for any of the other .NET jobs. So again, for this one, I would prefer, because we have so many .NET developers, to apply online. Because otherwise, I'm going to be going through my email. And I know we have the most .NET developers, I think, in ever. I'm not sure who to compare it to, but we have a lot of .NET developers. I always tell Ilya we should just start a .NET company rather than VanHack, but he never listens. But so if you guys can apply online, I'll just send you the job right now. And if you speak French, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put anyone in a advantage, but it's what the company asked. If you speak French, then send me an email, please, and do .NET. there are going to be a lot of .NET developer jobs. In Australia, we have a VanHacker who's one of our team members is going to be moving there to sign companies. He's actually moving. If you notice, a lot of VanHackers got hired in Netherlands. So he's moving to Netherlands. This guy's me. To Australia. So yeah, if you find .NET jobs, you can get in touch. There'll be more from Australia coming up next month.
Yeah.
But for now, my email is ash@vanhack.com. And if you're a French-speaking .NET developer, send me an email. If you're an amazing .NET developer, apply online for the job in Montreal, for both of the jobs. And our team will go through and pick you anyway, if you're very good and you have finished your verification.
Yes, get verified. So for everyone, all of the emails on VanHack is just our first name at vanhack.com. So ash@vanhack.com, paul@vanhack.com, christy@vanhack.com, ilya@vanhack.com. You know, whoever it is, like we don't have two people with the same name, so we still haven't gotten that big yet. But yeah, so that's the status there. So yeah, and then okay, so we have Montreal, and now let's go a little bit warmer to Malta. So any .NET C# developers want to go to Malta. Now this company is crazy. I've never seen a company hire people so quickly. They actually hired, I saw we had someone from Cuba today. Who was it that said greetings from Cuba? I think it was Pedro. And we actually had our first VanHacker from, was that you, Pedro? You're from Cuba?
No, I'm from Brazil.
Okay, another Pedro, sorry. Yeah, a lot of people from Brazil too. So anyway, the point is that Israel, he's from Cuba and he's living in Colombia. But anyway, he got hired today after the interview right away. It's pretty incredible. And they also hired someone named Okosodu. I'm not sure if it's Okosodu or Victor. He's from Nigeria, and he got hired. So I don't know if there's anyone here from Nigeria, but it was our first VanHacker hired from Nigeria, which was really, really cool. Actually, first VanHacker hired from Africa. So we're expanding all over the world, which is really fun. All about helping international jobs. So the point of what I'm trying to say is that this company, they hire really quickly. The problem with Malta is that there's no developers there, and there's no way for them to know. Like it's an island, it's a tiny island at the bottom of Italy. Very beautiful, but not much tech. So if you are a .NET C# developer who wants to live in a beautiful country and pay 5% income tax, you only pay 5% tax there, which is pretty nice, and you'll get about what's it called? 40,000 euros in salary per year. Richard Kosodo, was that your brother, or is it?
Yeah, it's my brother.
Yes.
It's my brother.
Your brother got hired today, right?
Yes. I was told and I was happy.
That's so cool. Is he happy?
Yes.
So, I'm here.
Oh, you're there, Victor. You're there. We can't see you. Come say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we can't see you, but we can hear you.
Yeah, you serious? Let me change my position.
Yeah, maybe quickly tell us how was your how can I say your interview?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The question they asked, I was familiar with the questions, and I really thank VanHackers. The interview section was also helpful. During the interview, they asked questions which I was able to answer. Everything was from .NET. So, ASP.NET MVC. They also asked questions from CSS and JavaScript.
Cool. That's awesome to hear. Come say hi. We can't see you. Move over. It sounds like a ghost talking.
Hey guys, the thing about Malta is they have very low tax rate, guys. So there's just like a piece of information. And there are also lots of tech companies in Malta, which people don't know about because they have a low tax rate. So many tech companies set up their offices in Malta. One could even say that there are more tech jobs in Malta than many cities in Europe because many of the companies just set up their offices there. So I think it's a good place to go and live and also build a career over time in technology.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I never thought about it, but you know, you're right in Europe. You're in the middle of Europe, kind of on the bottom of Spain, of Italy, and you can just you know, go anywhere, take a flight. I saw there was I checked today on Ryanair, which is an airline in Europe. It's like a cheap airline. It was 26 euros to fly to Rome and 100 euros to fly to Barcelona. So pretty good. Yeah, so you can go, and you can travel the country in 3 hours. So it's not very big. But anyway, so that's the other .NET developer job. Victor, is that you or is that still your brother?
This is me. Are you see me?
Is that, so I don't know. Is that you?
So this is Victor. Of course,
And this is Richard.
Oh, Richard. Okay, yeah. So we can't see you still. We can only see Richard. If you're shy, no, we can't see you. If you're shy, then don't worry. But if you can sit beside your brother.
Okay. Oh yeah, come on, stand beside me then.
Because you're both online. I see. You're both on the. Cool. Okay. Well, hey, Victor. the latest VanHacker hired is Victor.
Hi everyone.
Cool. So who will be your team members in Malta in the next few months?
Sure.
Yeah, we're trying to find them here.
Oh, that would be so nice. I want to know.
That's awesome. Maybe one of the guys who's watching this webinar will be there with you drinking a beer in Malta.
I will be so happy. So, thanks, man. Thanks, everybody.
Cool. Well, Victor and I will do a success case video on Monday and share with everyone so we can hear the whole story. But I think that's really cool that you were here. I wasn't expecting you guys to stay up, so I guess it's not that late, but it's pretty late in Nigeria. So, yeah, are you in Nairobi? Nairobi?
Just after 11.
Okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. I know we have some people here from India and Pakistan who are up at like 3 in the morning. So if anyone's up early in the morning, thanks so much for being here. And we hope that this video and this session helps you get hired as well. So let's move on. We talked about .NET and Victor, really thanks again for chatting, and everyone's saying congrats. It's really cool to see the support.
Everyone.
So yeah, that's really, really awesome. I wasn't expecting you to be here. That's a really nice surprise. Thanks for being here. And Richard, if you're a developer, you're next.
Yes, thank you very much. I really hope so.
Cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, VanHack Nigeria. We're coming soon. Cool. Okay, so we're seeing other skills: PHP, mobile. Okay. PHP or Node. So yeah, we do have a Node developer job. Okay, we have a lot of JavaScript jobs. Okay, let's. Whoa. Which skills should we go to? Okay, Ruby on Rails, actually. Lucas Oliveira. Yeah, we do have a Ruby on Rails job. We have a Ruby on Rails job in Hamburg, in Germany. Yeah, and we had a Ruby on Rails job in Vancouver, but it just got filled. Actually, no, we do have another Ruby on Rails. We have a Ruby on Rails and React job. So if you work with Ruby on Rails and React, which is a pretty tough combination of skills, I have to say, very rare combination of skills, we do have a job for you. So
yeah, sorry for interrupting you. I just wanted to ask a quick question. Are there any jobs available in Japan right now?
No. VanHack is not in Japan right now.
It's not right now. It won't be.
No, just not right now. Maybe in the future. Yeah, maybe next year.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, our focus right now is Canada and Europe mostly. So yeah, for sure. Good question. Oh, cool. 2 people. Awesome. So guys. Okay. So Node.js. Yeah, we do have Node.js jobs. Oh, 3 people. Cool. You guys are doing like a party. That's awesome. What time is it there? Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. Okay. React. Yeah, we have React jobs. We have a really, really good React job in Winnipeg, Canada. So we do have. So there's one company. Let me just talk about this company. This company is hiring a lot of people. They're hiring about 40 VanHackers. They've already hired 3 or 40 developers. Maybe not all VanHackers, but they've hired 3 already from us, from the community. And so They need help with DevOps. Yes. So DevOps is one of the jobs that they have. Let me share that one. Also, they need help with machine learning. And oh, whoops, I'm sending that all to Thiago Colombo.
Sorry, may I ask a question about this vacancy?
Yeah, sure.
Are they like asking for any like experience like time? Do you have like to have like extensive experience or something like this, or they're just like
yeah, most jobs you need to have some experience. But like it's hard because we just posted a bunch here. So you just check every job. It should say how many years of experience in the job.
Yeah, because like this one that you're mentioning now, it doesn't mention anything about experience. I was just like curious about if they said something specific, because like
which one?
Yeah, this one that you just talked about the React developer.
Yeah. Good question. Yeah, that one is about, I think, like they need, I think, 3 or 4 years of JavaScript and 1 or 2 years of React, something like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the company that is hiring like 40 people?
Yeah.
And it's all like the same profile as well, yeah?
So they have 4 different jobs. So they have a DevOps job, they have a React job, they have a machine learning job, and a Java job. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you.
All are these positions for experienced people, or are they for fresh graduates too?
Most of the jobs are people who have a little bit of experience, intermediate to senior. So if
what
you have,
do you mean by a little bit of experience?
2
years.
2 to 3 years is like the minimum, and then from there it's more senior.
Right.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Okay, let's focus. We have a lot of different jobs, and I love all these questions. You guys are awesome. So Thiago Oliveira, we don't have Scala jobs in Portugal or Germany, but we do have Scala jobs in Canada. So let's go just quickly to this job that Ash is working on. It's for a data engineer, and they are hiring 5 people in Vancouver, Canada, and they're paying over 100,000 Canadian dollars for this job. So yeah, it's a really good one. So Ash, do you want to quickly talk about it?
Yep. Thanks, Leah. So this is, I mean, if you have experience in Scala, that's good. But I think what's better is if you have experience with Hadoop or Spark. Those are the 2 frameworks that this company is using. It's a very good job. I would say that this company is not just hiring now, but they're hiring over the next 1 year, at least 4 data engineers. If you hire a data engineer with good experience with Spark and Hadoop, I mean, to the extent that you would even call yourself almost an architect, where you've got 5, 6, 7 years experience, you are able to not just talk about the implementation and the use of these languages, but why you make decisions. So that's what they're looking for. They're looking for people who have made product decisions, can talk about the benefits versus the risk of using certain types of frameworks and process. Yeah, and if you think you meet these requirements, this is one of those jobs where you have to send me an email. It's a very tough to find role in Canada. So if you're somebody with these requirements, or if it's something you're looking at studying, I would 100% recommend going into data science. And if you get the opportunity to work with these frameworks and languages, please do so. But that's the same job. It's called Data Pipeline Developer. I'm just sending to you right now on the chat. If you meet the requirements I just talked about, then please send me an email with your resume. And in that email, please tell me, and this is to make sure you're listening and not just sending me an email, please tell me why you meet the requirements. Like, talk to me about, because I will literally forward your email to the company and CC you if you meet the requirements. So just give me 2 or 3 lines about why you meet the requirements in terms of your experience with Spark and Hadoop. And that would be great. That would make our lives so much easier. The guy wants to interview tomorrow and today. So if you can interview tomorrow, same time, send me an email right now. And in the subject line, say, I want to interview tomorrow. Okay, cool. Talk soon.
Nice. So I just realized we don't have any room for other people to join. So I'm going to have to add another capacity here for us. So yeah, give me 1 sec. Maybe Ash, you can do another job while I'm figuring this out.
Sure. Cool. One of the other jobs that I'm working with is with one of my favorite employers. This company is huge. They are based in San Francisco. They have an office in Vancouver. And they're paying what I think is the highest salary of any job in VanHack right now. If you're not excited about that, to live in Vancouver and get paid more than most of the engineers in this city, I don't know what makes you excited. So the job is a UI engineer. So if you are a UI engineer, I mean a front-end developer, but more of a UI engineer, and if you've especially worked on bigger teams and made, again, product decisions and are able to talk about the benefits of, say, certain UI versus the drawbacks of bad UI, and even make corrections to and critique UI, that would be amazing. Send me a message, actually apply directly as well. I'm actually talking to the recruiter tomorrow to schedule at least 10 interviews next week for 10 different people. Yeah, so if you're a UI engineer, they're hiring for 3 levels of their team. They want a UI architect, they want a senior UI engineer, and they want a junior UI engineer. So what does that mean? Architect is someone who has more than 10 years of experience, maybe even close to 15, has led teams of more than 5-10 people, is able to not just code in JavaScript really well and use good libraries, but also is able to, lead and make product decisions. So that would be more of the UI architect role. If you're a senior UI engineer, or if you're just a UI engineer, your JavaScript has to be amazing for this job. I mean, the guy who's the head of the team who will be interviewing you, he's unreal. He loves Ember. So if you love Ember, then you have a experience with Ember. It's good for you. But again, it's just any front-end JavaScript framework. So if you meet any of those requirements, send me an email, ash@vanhack.com. I just got a message from someone who's doing an interview tomorrow with the person, and he's saying, hey, come on, don't be so nice. I'm not going to tell you the salary, but I'm going to say that it's over 100,000 Canadian dollars. So, yeah. Like I said, this is a company which is based in San Francisco, and they're hiring for Vancouver. Their tech stack is really good, and they are the #1 in the world for what they do in terms of software. So,
okay, all right, Ash, I have a question.
Mention their name; they're very, very famous. It's a good job, and
Ash,
personally, I really like the hiring manager. He's their director of UI and in the team, and he's originally from South America as well. No, he's from a Spanish-speaking country.
From Mexico.
Not in South America. So if you, he's just moved to Vancouver 1 month ago. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
Okay, Ash, I have a question.
Go ahead, Faisal.
Do you have any information about the job in Vancouver, the hiring process? My resume was sent there for the PHP developer position, but no response yet.
Did you apply online?
I applied on
through VanHack?
VanHack. On VanHack.
Yeah, so the job is looking for Laravel developers.
I'm a Laravel developer.
Do you want to just send me a direct email?
Okay.
The person who's doing the interviews is really, really busy. It's a small team. So it's not like a large company, but send me an email with your resume.
Yeah, I saw there was there are almost 10 people team there.
Yeah, it's a very small team. So, and this is a really busy time for them. So if you're a Laravel developer, send me again send me your resume by email, and just if you can talk about if you have any e-commerce experience, please mention that.
Yeah, I have your e-commerce experience as well.
Okay, so send me a quick email, please. Thanks, Faisal.
Okay, thank you.
Something?
I'm sorry,
Antonio. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm in the same situation. I already applied for the technical customer support. I'm not a developer, but I heard anything about the process. I don't know what these are, if this event is for me or it's only for developers. I think I talked with Julia in a few minutes ago. I live in Canada, and well, I'm interested in that position.
Cool. Yeah. So that position, this one I'm working on, it's for a company in North Vancouver. So we've sent already 2 VanHackers that they're interviewing right now, and based on the results of those interviews, we'll see if we need to send more. So yeah, just for everyone to know, usually we get a lot of applicants, and unfortunately, it's hard for us to select everyone and get back to everyone quickly. So I'm sure a lot of you have applied to jobs and haven't heard back, which is not very nice, I know. But it's something that we really are always working on as well and trying to figure out how to improve. But it's great that you asked, Antonio. We can talk about it. And yeah, definitely. Their interviews are next week, and I'll keep you updated and keep your application. And I'll ask him if he would like some more as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Good to have you here. Okay, guys, let's keep rolling here with PHP. We're seeing a lot of questions for PHP. So yeah, PHP. Let's do it. Cool. So first off, we have a WordPress developer job. So it's not, pure PHP, but it's a WordPress developer job. So if any WordPress developers here, we have a job for you in Berlin, Germany. So yeah, anyone here work with PHP from who wants to move to Germany with WordPress? Yeah, we have a job for you. So let me send here Java. We'll do Java next, Danilo. We do have Java. So that's the WordPress job here. And guys, if you're not talking, can you just please be on mute, just to make sure we can all hear. Yeah, cool. So yeah, okay, perfect. So oh guys, you missed the .NET jobs. Antonia, yes, we do have automatic testing. So I'll get to that one soon. But yeah, if you missed the .NET job, maybe scroll up in the chat and you'll see some .NET jobs. So that's the first PHP developer job. And yes, we do have a design job. You're coming late, Marcella. I know you. Send your email, send your resume to Ash. So yeah, scroll up if you came late. So PHP, okay. So yes, we do have a cloud architect job as well. So PHP, we just got a new PHP job in Vienna, Austria. So this is a pretty cool company, kind of startup. They have a few jobs they're hiring for PHP. So if you want to check out that one, that's another good one for PHP. Any others here? We do have, another PHP job for Berlin. So another job in Berlin. So here, that's another PHP job in Berlin.
All right, Ilya, I have a question. Do you have any information regarding the hiring process in the Horizon, Berlin?
Yeah, I do. Let's talk about that another time, or maybe send an email to Stephanie. Just because if we talk about every single hiring process, it'll be hard to finish all the other skills. But yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, no, but it's cool. I don't personally, but Stephanie does. So just email Stephanie. Stephanie@vanhack.com. Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. Okay. Let's keep rolling here. PHP in Canada, Thiago. Yes, we do have PHP in Canada. So PHP in Canada, we have a PHP job in Kelowna. It says here Vancouver, but it's actually in Kelowna. How can I say? In Kelowna, British Columbia. So this is a PHP job in Kelowna. So it's a more like a remote job in the beginning, and then afterwards moving to Canada. So I think that's it for the PHP jobs. We do have some more, actually. Yes, we have another PHP job here in Berlin. So yeah, we have a lot of PHP jobs in Berlin and Germany. So there, okay, cool. David, I see you said you work with WordPress. So if you have with WordPress, then just like apply to the one, where was it here? Too many jobs, everyone. Man. Here, 555, job ID 555. So just apply to that one. So those are all our WordPress websites. Imran, that's awesome. For sure. Please apply to those jobs. Yeah, please apply to that one. And also, if you guys are if you guys are really interested in any of the jobs, send me an email as well. That's always nice to kind of really have why you're interested in a specific job. I know you're not able to say that in the application, but make sure you add that to your to add your resume to your VanHack profile and apply for the job. Also, another thing for all you guys here, if you can add as many skills that are relevant to you onto your VanHack profile, that would be really, really helpful, because then we can match you better with opportunities. So if you add like at least 5 skills, 10 skills, that's really helpful. Because we have a skills matching algorithm that we use. It's not really an algorithm. It's just very simple. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yuri, React Redux in Canada. Now you're speaking my language. Yes, we do have a really, really cool React job for a fast-growing food delivery company in Winnipeg. Like I said, they're hiring 40 people. So yes, you definitely have a strong chance. Yeah, Marcel, I wish I could say we have this AI that's, the AI is right here. And I don't know, I think for these things, it's so many different variables. So yeah, we can build machine learning for finding jobs at VanHack. I would love that. I really would. We do, yeah, we definitely need help with that. So Plino, good to see you here. We don't have junior React Redux jobs in Vancouver. We have one senior, and it's a full stack job with Rails as well. Okay, cool. Intermediate, yeah. They need something a little bit more strong, senior for this one. I'm sorry, man. Okay. So let's keep going here. I said Java would be next, so let's do that. I'm going to try and keep some order here. So let me just pull up all the Java jobs. We do have a Java job, like a sorry, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me get my thinking together. So Java. Oh. So for some reason it comes up with, okay. So yeah, we have a Java job in Vancouver. This is a really difficult job to get. So I will warn you, it's not easy. This is for one of the kind of top companies in Vancouver that works with Java. They're very, very high standards. So I would apply to that one if you're interested for Java jobs in Vancouver. I really have to say we've sent them 4 or 5 VanHackers, maybe a little bit more, and all of them didn't make it, unfortunately, through the process. So it's a really, really hard job, but it's a good salary, $100,000, something like this. Job matching AI, predict.co. Cool, we'll check that out. Thanks, Alex. That's really nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the that website's not working. Predict.co. Maybe that's not. Predict.in maybe? No, that website's not working, man. So maybe there's another URL. Okay, cool. Let's get back to Java jobs. So there is also a Java job at, it's funny to say, Java job at at the company in Winnipeg. They're also hiring Java developers. So, it's jet.com. Cool. Let me check that afterwards. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Always trying to think about how we can improve the product. So yeah, we really want to improve VanHack, improve our product. No, predict.com also, it's like a news site. Okay, anyway, stop getting distracted. Okay, so that's the Java job there. Yeah, let me see other ones here. We definitely have more. I don't know why I'm not able to find them right now. This is not good. Okay.
Hey, Elia.
Yes, hello.
I already applied for that job, the last one you sent, and I never get a response. I never, nothing at all.
Okay, that's good to know, and we will solve this problem.
Senior Java developer for...
Yes.
Yes, it says here that I already applied.
Okay. Yeah, like I said before, it's hard for us to go through all these, and this is one of the reasons why we're having this event, is to get that feedback and to know who's like really interested and really wants to get the job, so we can send you and verify you. So are you verified? Is that are you a verified VanHacker?
Maybe that's a problem. I got verified just recently because I got the English test online.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't upload the video. So you called me like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I got verified by phone.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So Louise, we will make a special note here to tomorrow. Yeah, and also maybe send an email for this job. If you can send an email to mo@vanhack.com. He's the one who's just working on this one. So mo@vanhack.com. Cool. So please just email him, and we'll get that done. So yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, thank you as well. And guys, again, really, it's not simple, but we're working hard on to changing it. So yeah, thank you. Cool. Okay. So
Hey, can you hear me?
yes, I can.
Yeah, do you have many jobs related to .NET developer?
Yes, we do, and I shared a lot of them with you guys earlier in the conversation. So yeah. Okay, cool. So that one's a job. So we have two Java jobs right now. One of them as well is remote. Is a remote Java job for a Java developer working for a company that's in Mexico, but it's a U.S. company in Mexico, so they're paying U.S. salaries, which is nice.
Are you guys not allowed to say the company's names?
No. So the reason why we don't tell the company's names is because we work as a recruiting company. And if we were to tell you guys all the company's names, unfortunately, we would not make any money with this. So we would just be working for nothing. Yeah. So that's why we can't say the company's names.
The other thing is also some companies don't have the bandwidth in order to like directly take everyone's resumes. So for example, yeah, I can tell you, like I think in one of the job postings, I put the company name in there. Left and someone mentioned it on the interview and he asked me some questions, but I would, yeah, good luck applying to them directly because there are 8 people and they don't have the time to do that. And so we do the vetting and screening for them and we do a lot of the work for the companies. That's why they trust us, and every company does visa sponsorship. So sometimes you could apply to a company and they will not respond because you have a different address. And many times it's because there is literally there's an algorithm which just checks your address and your phone number. So yeah, and they don't like it when you change that, but you are not physically in the country either. So I think it's yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question, and definitely we're working hard here to help. And yeah, it's the way we work as a business.
Hey, yeah, I was just curious. So,
yeah, for sure.
Position you're talking about, the one that they sent a coding test with JavaFX. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cool. So I see some questions for Android. We just got an Android job yesterday. It's for someone who works with Android open source operating system. So anyone here work with Android open source operating system? This is your job. They're making a hardware device for medical purposes. So it's in Waterloo, Canada. So check that one out. So if you guys anyone here works with Android, that's probably the best opportunity for you. And check it out there. Okay, cool. I'll probably have another Android job here. Let me check. Like I said, we have a lot. Yeah, we have another one in Hamburg, Germany. So yeah, this is one for you guys in Hamburg who wants to move to Germany. Cool. Okay, so we talked about Java, PHP. Try Swift. Okay, cool. I don't know if we have iOS jobs. I think we do. But quickly, I didn't talk about this job, but I posted it. We have a data science job. So there's a company that's building an artificial intelligence to write books. They just raised $4 million. They're based in Berlin. It's a really, very fast-growing startup. It's pretty cool. I've been in their office. It's very nice. So if anyone works with a data scientist, like anyone has experience with Python for data science, specifically Python they're looking for, so I'll apply for this position here. Okay, cool. DevOps. Okay, yeah, DevOps is a job we have not talked about. So for DevOps, we have a really good cloud DevOps job, again, in Winnipeg. So Angular. Yeah. So check that one out. And guys, please mute yourselves if you haven't already. Yeah. Check out this this DevOps job in Winnipeg. So yeah, that could be a good one. Thiago keeps talking about Angular. Okay. Whoever's not muted, I can hear you talking about England. If you just please stop. Please mute yourself.
Only one doubt. This position that we are saying is in Winnipeg or Saskatoon?
They have two offices in Winnipeg and Saskatoon, so it could be for either. I think either.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, Rafael. Good to hear from you.
Nice, you too.
Cool. Oh, I forgot about another PHP job that we have. So this is a PHP job. So yes. And Mauricio, yes, you're supposed to record yourself, record a 30-second video of yourself speaking English so we can verify your English and just upload it there, please. We need to make the verification process more clear. I think a lot of people are having questions about this. So yeah. Cool. We also have an Angular 2 job. So anyone work with Angular 2? Any Angular 2 developers here? Angular 2. Whoa, shit. Damn. Wow. Okay, that's like the most I've ever seen for that. Okay, cool. So there, you can't even see the job anymore in the chat. So there's an Angular 2 job, and they actually need more developers. The CTO asked me for more Angular 2 developers. So please apply there. And they just hired a VanHacker from Ukraine last week. He's starting soon. Oh, come on, don't say that. But yeah, cool. So yeah, if you have Angular 2 experience, specifically send there. We don't have a Vue.js right now, Moses. No. So okay, very important point. You don't have to be a premium member to get hired on VanHack. It's something that I think a lot of people ask, like, do I have to be a premium member? The reason that we mostly talk about premium members who get hired is because we mostly know about the premium members who get hired. Mostly what we see is when someone joins premium, their chance of getting hired go up because they're more engaged, more active, and of course they're preparing themselves with our 30 hours of English practice every month. So it's a lot of English practice. You practice your English, get more confidence, you review your resume, etc. And so then the chance of you getting hired go up. And also a lot of our free members, they also get jobs. So you don't need to be a premium member to get hired. I think maybe of the 8 people who got hired today, I think it was half and half, premium and non-premium. So yeah, it's definitely not a requirement, but it definitely helps.
Yeah. And the other thing that if you're a premium member, you get to hang out with me 4 times a week for 1 hour. But I mean, like, premium members can get help from. They can get help, and if you're a premium member, I find that premium members are more likely to apply for jobs themselves and do interviews well themselves outside of VanHack if they get that opportunity. Whether that's in the country they live in or if it's in the country, if it's in a foreign country, because we go over tactics, we go over so many things. Like, for example, I gave like a really good tip yesterday, hack on how to like ace the technical interview by. But I'll tell you guys when I see you on the premium on Monday.
Drama.
No, I can tell you guys. In a premium, if you're doing an interview with a technical person, here's a tip. Take a look at their GitHub profile and see how they're writing their code. That's a nice tip. Study the interviewer because people only look at LinkedIn nowadays. But yeah, so that's a nice tip. These are the type of things that you learn in the premium class. So if you join the premium, I think your chances of getting a job is good. The other thing is also, I just want to add, it's not just enough to be a premium member or not a premium member. You have to also like practice your coding skills and practice interview skills and your language skills by yourself. It's a process. Just applying for a job. Sometimes you might apply for a job, but your coding test is not good enough, or your resume is not good enough. Like these kind of things will improve if you do premium membership, but also if you like do the research and work yourself. I just want to say, guys, it's just not you apply for a job and then go back to your life every day. Like I said, it took me 10 years to become Canadian. It's a process every day. Yeah, and I wish you the best, of course.
There's someone who's not on mute, and I don't want to go through all of your faces to have to mute the person. So please mute yourself. I'll maybe mute everyone. I don't know how. Okay, cool. So yeah, and Ash is also immigrated to Vancouver from India. So he's got a story that maybe you can share. quickly. But
can I make a question? Yeah.
I shared it before, guys, but basically, I was lucky. Like, my family supported me to come here when I was in university, and I think that's a little bit luckier than a lot of people in this world. And it took me 10 years only because in order to become a resident in Canada, you have to do your university degree, and then you have to do your English lessons, and then you have to do your work permit, and then you have to work for a few years, and then your work permit expires because you don't have enough experience. Then you have to leave the country while you wait for your PR. But the good thing is when you're a technologist and when you work in technical roles, it's so much easier. I'm not a technical person. I only work with lots of technical people. But yeah, so that's one of the things. There are some really good visas that allow people to come to Canada. And I think that Canada is one of the countries of the future in terms of work and growth. So yeah, if you have that opportunity, definitely apply for the jobs in Canada.
Awesome. Yeah, Canada and many other countries too that we help people get hired in. But yeah, we're a little bit we're a Canadian company, so we have a home team always. Cool. So I heard someone saw someone ask about IELTS. You don't need IELTS to get hired abroad. You need that for your university, or if you want to get your permanent residency, you need IELTS. And Louise, you wanted to ask a question.
Yes, I saw that you have one job for UI designer in Vancouver.
Yes.
Do you have some in Europe?
No, we only have one UI designer job. We have a European mobile designer job, but you need to have an EU citizenship for this one.
I will have mine next month, I guess.
Oh, cool. Well, in that case, send an email to me just send me an email, and yeah, that's good. Cool.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Very cool. Okay, hey, cool. So
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, this is Marcus. Just joined.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Just wanna to let you know that all of these you guys are doing it. This is great, and I just have a couple of questions. And I just joined, right? And I'm having a hard time with the new site. So just to let you guys know that the photo upload is not working for me, at least. And just kind of a dumb question. I just marked myself to be validated or something like that. And the button just finished. Does that mean that I'm marked to be validated?
Yeah. So if you apply to be verified, then we will have that, and we'll get in touch with you. Right now, there's a lot of VanHackers in the queue to be verified, so we'll probably have to have someone else in the team helping because there's a lot of people. But yeah, definitely, we'll be in touch with you, and we'll send you a call. Christy, if you're here, then I think we could already verify. Is it Marcel?
That's Marcus.
Marcus in English. So yeah, maybe just write your email in the chat here, then Christy will find you. And then he can also just so your English is verified just now. Cool. Your English is definitely good enough.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna contact Christy anyway.
Cool, perfect. He's gonna have a lot of emails tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. We have 7 minutes left, so we got to run here. Although I can stay a little bit more. But QA jobs, yes, we do have a QA job. This is one that so QA. Let me just pull it up. We have a QA job in Montreal. They're hiring 2 QA engineers in Montreal. So let me find it right here. Okay. I actually lied. I forgot a job. We have a job in Riga, Latvia for a .NET developer. So .NET, I know we got a lot of .NET people here. I forgot about this one because it's a new one, and you can apply to it right here. So yeah, we actually looking for people, especially if you're a .NET developer with an EU visa. This job really high chance of getting hired if you're a .NET developer with an EU visa, and if you are a female. So if you're a girl, which I think we have maybe like 3 here, unfortunately, we need more. The company really wants diversity, and so if you're a female .NET developer, and even if you have an EU visa on top of that, then it's like you're hired right away. So yeah, Rafael Nees, yes, we do have a cloud engineer job. We have a cloud engineer DevOps job right here. Apply for this one. Woohoo. Okay. Yes, Bruno, we do have Ruby on Rails jobs. We have one in Vancouver for Ruby and React, and we have one in Hamburg as well. Angelo, awesome. Angelo, apply to that job, that one there. We don't have many jobs in Spain. Spain is actually hard to get a visa sponsorship for. They changed their laws, and it's just unfortunately not very good. So Spain's not really good right now. Okay, cool. So we talked about the QA job, and I feel like there's something I'm missing, a skill that I might be missing that I wanted to share with everyone. So we talked about
Hi, Ilya.
WordPress. Yes, hi.
Yeah, I want to know if you have any jobs which require less experience, like 1 to 2 years, or fresh graduates. Can you talk about the jobs that you have for those people?
Like I said, we don't have many jobs. Actually, I don't think we have any jobs like that. All of the companies, the reason why they come to VanHack is they're looking for people they can't find in the local market. So they're looking for people who are a little bit more experienced, because there's a lot of more junior developers in Canada or in Germany or in other countries, but there's not that many intermediate to senior developers. So usually the jobs have 3 to 5 years experience. So yeah.
Just a little bit of advice. If you're a very junior developer, I would suggest applying for a 1-year study visa and doing like a 1-year program in the country of your choice, and try to get a work permit out of that. And try to do some kind of, you can do, if you're an engineer, you can do like work and study. If you're very, very junior, they don't like to take people with intermediate or senior for that kind of like internships. But if you're very junior, I would very much suggest you like trying that route if you're very focused on moving to a new country.
So we do have a React developer job. Someone asked. We have a React developer job in Berlin. So check that one out. Gramiro.
Hey, Ilya, can I ask you something about that QA job?
Yeah, for sure.
So I was talking to Paul last week about this same job, and which I already applied to it, but I am not sure which is our next steps.
Mm-hmm.
And also about my validation. I don't know if I am validated or not.
Okay.
Because I answered him some questions about QA. I don't know if that counts as a validation of my skills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And about the English, no one validated my English skills, so I don't know if I am validated or not.
Okay,
and
so what's your name?
It's Adevanir.
Adevanir.
Yeah.
Just trying to see here if okay, well I can't find records here of that conversation. So what I will do is I'll ask Paul about it. But yeah, I'm trying to check here in the records of what it is. Oh yeah, we've already sent your resume to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just need to keep waiting, or is there any indication of an interview or something?
Yeah, I'll wait for them to reply. I need to check here. So, yeah, let me check and I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No worries. Awesome. Cool. Okay, guys. We're already out of time, but I am happy to stick around for another 15-20 minutes just to keep doing this. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Whoa, multi-laser. We have a printer here.
Hello, I'm David. Can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, can we give one minute? Let's go through a few more jobs, but then yes, I'll go to you next. Okay. Okay. I just wanna keep the jobs going, and then we can do like intermittent questions too. Okay, that's funny. Cool. So one other skill or one other kind of
Hi everyone.
Yes, just quickly. Yeah, just quickly. Sorry, we have a backend Node.js job. So if anyone here works with Node.js on the backend, does anyone work with Node.js on the backend? We have a job for you in Kitchener, Waterloo. Oh, cool. Some people. Sweet, guys. So Node.js in Waterloo. So this is in Canada in Waterloo. I think, Angelo, you already emailed me about this job, so don't worry, we got you there. But yeah, if anyone else wants to apply, yeah, Angelo, 6 years. Awesome. Cool, awesome. So if you guys already applied to that one, good. It's a pretty fresh one here. And then also, is anyone here work with Blender? Do you guys know what Blender is? It's I didn't hear about it. It's like a 3D modeling thing, Blender in Python. So if you do work with that, we also have a job for you as well in Ontario. So let me just find it. Too many jobs. So yeah, let me pull it up here and then I'll send it to you. Because yeah, this company is also looking for, for Blender developers. It's a very, very niche skill. I didn't really know about it before. So where is that job? Oh, I just realized we hadn't posted it yet. So if you work with Blender, just email me. Yeah, this is one that we didn't post yet. Cool. Yeah, so develop plugins. So just it's Python and a little bit of Blender experience. So just email me there and just put I work with that. Okay, I'm trying to think of other positions we need help with. Angular we talked about. Yes, okay, cool. So we have another data engineer job. So this is one actually as well in Waterloo. So is anyone else kind of interested in data engineers jobs? We have one here. Yeah.
I got one that I want to talk about, if it's okay. So I got the same company I talked about with the front-end UI engineer. They're also looking for a director of UX. I know we don't have many UX people in our community, but if you're a UX person, this is okay, Carla. Cool. This is a director UX job, which means like it's basically like you are the most senior UX person here with lots of experience. If you are, just send me an email, ash@vanhack.com, with just in your subject line, best UX person, and just write a little bit about your experience and why you would like the job. Again, this is one where I'm working very directly with the company, and this director UX job is it's a great job. Yeah, I wish I was a UX person because then I would not work for VanHack and I would take this job, but I'm not. So.
Awesome. And there's another Node job that I forgot to mention as well. It's a remote job, but also with the possibility of moving to Vancouver and working for a US company in Vancouver. So it's another Node job if you work with Node on the back end and React on the front end, and that would be really, really good. So that's the kind of the job that they're looking for there. Okay, cool. And then oh, cool. Awesome. Plino. Yeah, maybe Ash and Plino, you guys should connect because that might be a good job for you there. Cool. Okay. So there's another job that I'd like to talk about is this DevOps job in Winnipeg, Saskatoon. So if anyone here works with DevOps, they've actually already hired a VanHacker who works with DevOps and he's moving to Winnipeg soon. He's getting a pretty good salary of 90,000 Canadian dollars. So DevOps job is a really, really good one in Winnipeg. So apply to that one as well. So, and if you're really excited about this one, send an email to mo@vanhack.com. Whew, okay. I'm pretty tired of talking. So let's take some questions, or if Ash, you have other jobs, please go ahead.
I just don't have any other jobs. There's a lot of people sending direct messages right now. Join the Slack team, really.
Yeah. Join.
Yeah, we're not gonna. And I'll be honest, I don't know about Ilya, but Ilya works for 14 hours a day. I try not to work 14 hours a day, but guys, right now for Ilya, what time is it for you?
It's midnight.
And for Christy, it's 2:00.
Yeah,
so, guys, we can't reply to everyone, but if you send us messages on the Slack teams. I review my Slack on Saturday afternoons, I just chill and I send messages to VanHackers, Sometimes I Skype with Cristiano because he's a really fun guy. Yeah, so if you guys send us messages on Slack that has like a thing, we can respond to you in time if you want to talk about some of this stuff. So join the Slack team. It's really easy. I think somebody posted the link.
So everyone on the VanHack team has VanHack / their name as their username. I did post a link to the VanHack Slack group, and we are pretty sure going to have another VanHackathon before the end of the year. So stay tuned. We're going to have another virtual hackathon where companies are sharing challenges and interacting with you in the Slack group in real time, and you can chat with them, etc. Raphael Gill, you applied to Ash, check Raphael's Guild application. Raphael, I know you're a really good developer, so we're definitely going to be in touch with you, okay, man? So Ash, check out Raphael's Guild's application for the remote job in Canada for the Y Combinator company. Cool. So David had a question. Go ahead, David.
Thank you. My question is about when you say to us to apply for at least 10 jobs a day. And what you mean about that is we had to go to Indeed.com and other websites to apply for jobs, or just in VanHack? Because I don't see at least 10 jobs in VanHack.
Yeah, no, not just on VanHack. This is a tactic that I think if you're looking for a job, you're serious about finding a job, you have to apply to a lot of jobs. This is just one thing you just have to do. Of course, you don't want to just apply without relevant jobs, but like if you're a Java developer, apply to a lot of Java developer jobs all over the internet. Of course, on VanHack, but many other places to find opportunities. So, as much as I would like people just to be able to apply to jobs on VanHack and every single one get hired, that's not the case yet. Maybe in the future, but apply on Indeed, apply on LinkedIn, apply on Angels List, all these big job boards. Remote OK is another one. There's many other ones. So that's just don't limit yourself. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Good question. Cool. So no, there's no chance of you being blacklisted, I don't think.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. We had some. So Imran, I do answer on Slack. I'm not sure. Maybe
that's easy.
Hey, Chris.
Sorry.
Hey, Chris. Go ahead.
Chris Line. Chris. And nice to meet you. Sorry about my English. My English is not good, but
Your
my
English
listening
is getting better. Your English is getting better.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Sorry. I'm a computer science student in Federal University of Brazil.
Cool.
And my dream is to become a data scientist. And what's opportunities in Portugal? Some job.
In Portugal.
To apply some job in data scientist in Portugal.
We don't have jobs right now for data science in Portugal, but I'm sure you can find many online, just Googling it and finding it there. But right now on VanHack, we don't have. But I know if you're Brazilian and you have a university degree, getting a job in Portugal is not such a hard thing if from a legal point of view. Of course, you need to have the skills, but yeah. Okay?
Okay. I'm a computer science student.
Okay, great. Cool. So when you graduate, then you can definitely get a job in Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thanks.
I just want to take a second. I have a message from somebody who posted. He has a question. MacGyver Martins, I sent you an email about the UI engineer job. You haven't replied to me. It makes me very sad.
Imran, yes, you can talk. You can unmute yourself. You don't have to wait for us. I can't find you with all these different. There's over 100 people here, so it's hard to know which one you are.
Can I talk right now?
Yes, Imran. Hi. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Imran directly from Mars. Imran, I think they were sorry, man. There's something wrong with your connection. RT.
Just a quick question.
Sure.
I'm transitioning, I'm the last semester of my undergrad studies here at the Federal University of Pernambuco. Mm-hmm. And is it a problem if I apply to the Android positions? I'm planning to move to Canada the next year, first semester of the next year. So I don't know would it be a problem if I start applying right now?
No, because it usually takes about 2 months to get a visa sponsorship. So apply now, and then if you get hired, you'll be able to move soon.
Great, thanks.
Cool, cool. So yeah, for especially we need someone who works with Android, open source operating, something like that.
Yep.
ASOP, open source operating program.
Okay, got the link for that one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that's a good one. Imran, maybe you can type better. That might be easier. So if you can just type, that would be awesome. Yeah, we have some technical issues on the communication. So just again, for everyone, if you're not in the VanHackathon Slack group, we post jobs there all the time. We can chat together, you know, not every single day all the time, but every once in a while. If you have questions, sometimes it's easier than email. You can just join there. And we also kind of share success stories, VanHackers getting hired, etc. And we will, I'm working on getting a VanHackathon happening at the end of November. So yes. Cool.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Hello, this is Julio. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Julio.
Just first, yeah, I just want to say that I'm a big fan of the work that VanHack do. I really like it. Helps a lot people here in Brazil. So I have a quick question. I saw that many of the positions that you post are more related to the developer positions, or more like it's more operational position, right? But for example, for me, I'm in a kind of mid-senior moment in my career, so I'd like to understand if it's in the scope of VanHack to have like team leaders or manager positions there. So just want to hear from you if it's also in the scope of VanHack. Okay.
Yeah, so we do have leadership positions, but you need to be a developer. You can't just lead people and manage them. You need to actually get your hands dirty and code. If you can do that, then companies will be happy with this.
Okay. Oh,
Elia, I have one question too.
Just 1 second. Elia, 1 second. I'm just going to add to that, guys. I think it's very different in very different companies. But in Canada, in many of the companies, the leaders, the technical people, even the leaders code. So the CTO codes, the lead developer codes, everyone writes code. So if you're working in a technical role, yeah, you have to be able to, most jobs at least, it's harder to get like consultant jobs if English is not your first language. So you can be amazing in your country and work with enterprise level consulting and clients, but if you cannot speak English perfectly, then they won't have you on those jobs, guys.
Yeah, so something's wrong with the Slack. Sorry, quickly. The Slack link apparently is not working. So if everyone who wants to join the Slack link could just post your email here, and I'll just download the copy of this chat and I'll add you manually one by one later. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll have to update this Slack. Wow, it's a lot of people. Yeah, you guys should all be in the group. Sorry, go ahead. You have a question.
I had one question.
Please,
Ilya, okay. Ilya, you had some opportunity to assistant administrator, Windows Server administrator, or some kind of this?
No, not right now. I don't think we do. I might be wrong, but we have a Windows developer, like a Windows Forms developer job in Montreal, but not a systems administrator that I know. Yeah, but there's many other jobs online, so don't worry. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Another quick question. Can I ask you quickly, please?
Yes, and I'm just going to get the link for the Windows Forms job so the person can apply. But yes, I'm listening.
Okay. Not being verified yet. Does that make any application I do, or I make worse, or does it?
You can't get sent to a company if you're not verified. So the first step of VanHack is to be verified. So again, we need to make this more clear. Christy was right. We need to make this better. So this is very good for us to know, and that's not clear, so we'll improve. So the first step, or in order for you to have your resume sent to companies, you need to be verified. Our job is to take the let's say 20, 30 people who apply to a job and to bring it down to the top three to five for a company to see. And the way we do this most of the time is by verifying the VanHacker's English, which is yours, got verified today, and coding skills. So yeah, it's really our kind of, and I'd love feedback and ideas on how we can find the best developers for a job in VanHack. I would love not to have to send coding tests because it costs us money and it costs you time. And most of the time, you know, we can kind of, I think it'd be really like, we can think, oh, maybe there's another way. I thought a lot about maybe scanning GitHub accounts, but a lot of people don't have GitHub, don't have code on GitHub. So there's really no way to know, or I'm still trying to discover what the best way to find out who is a good developer. But yeah.
All right. So does it mean that I will need to contact Christy to? You said we have a pool, right? So how does that work?
Yeah, we'll send you a coding test. That's how it works.
Okay. All right. That's enough for me today. Thank you.
Cool. No worries. No worries.
Ilya, can I ask you something about it?
Yeah, sure.
What about the process for designers? They do have to take this test too? How it works for designers?
Yeah, really test. We just kind of look at the profile, and if it's good, it's good. It's really, there's no tests to see if someone's a good designer. So,
yeah, because I applied, I talked with Christy, and actually I did the dev task at DevSkiller, but I don't know what my status there.
Okay. Well, Christy, if you can check Hugo's status, that'd be awesome. If you're still online, it's 2:15 in the morning for you, or 3:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm here, no problem. I'm going to check.
Ilya,
do you have any support positions or maybe some post-sales positions on network computers, on cybersec, on data center, virtualization, something?
Usually not. We're more focused on software engineers than anything right now.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but you can check. We do have a technical support job in Canada that people are interviewing for, but based on those interviews, we'll see if we need to have more candidates for that one. It's not as common, but it happens.
That's fine. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, cool. So
can I make a question?
Good question. Where we can check your profile is verified. So that's something we forgot in the new design. Don't get me started. This has been a drama for us with this new design. There's many things that we messed up, and I'm not very happy. But it's okay. We'll learn and improve. Flavio, age doesn't matter. You can stop asking that question. Flavio, don't worry. Age is just a number. Okay. So, yeah, you guys didn't see what he wrote me like 6 times in a private message. Okay. So, and don't worry, it's okay. Mainframe, not so much as well. Okay, where are we at? So, yeah, so basically the point is you can't tell if you're a verified VanHacker. We need to change this. We will. We'll add a verified VanHacker symbol on your profile. Yeah. So this is our problem. This is our fault. We will fix it. We're fixing a lot of bugs right now. So yes. And yes, you can use your verified VanHacker resume for other companies. Please, of course, it's your resume. Send to others. Cool. Okay, guys, another maybe 5-10 minutes before we all need to go to sleep. Any have questions? Mark Martins, Mark Guyver Martins. You have a question? Please ask.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a simple question. Do I need to have a BS degree to take some job in Canada?
No, you don't need a degree to get a job in Canada. No. You don't need a degree to get a job in most places. Yeah. Especially for technology, right? For tech jobs, anything related to tech, usually you just need some skills. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. It's great. Yeah. So, Lucas, we do have a few Ruby on Rails jobs. So you can check on the job board. There are definitely some Ruby on Rails jobs there. One in Canada, and we did have one or two other Ruby on Rails jobs, but they were filled. 2 VanHackers got hired in the last 2 weeks there.
Can I make a question, please?
Lucas, yes, please.
The most of work that I saw in the VanHack is from a language skills that we are using the marketplace. But nowadays I'm working in a big company, and they have properly code things. And this, how can I make this count in the my experience?
So what do you work with?
It's a kind of JavaScript.
Okay, just put there JavaScript experience, something like this.
Hey, Ila.
Yes. Yeah, someone else has a question?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem, Lucas.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So, Eli, I've made the coding test and English test with Chris and sent my CV to him. How can I know if I'm able to get hired now?
Yeah, exactly what I just said. There's no way for you to know if you're verified or not, so we need to solve this as soon as possible. But if you can share your email with Christy, and then we can see if you've been verified or not.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, and good feedback.
Okay. I have a question.
Let's do this. If you could just raise your hand, like if you can go on to, I think, more and raise hand or something like this. By the way, the guy who just asked a question, I think his friends are making fun of him. Alex, that was the anyway. So yeah, if you just raise your hands, guys, that way I think it'll be easier, because now it's like a lot of random questions. But if you can raise your hand, that'd be cool. Ironi, raise your hand. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So, Ilya, you have said that the premium members are 1,000, yeah. So, how the VanHack staff works with so many people?
Not everyone is active. Not everyone is currently looking for a job. I just saying there was 1,000 people I think have gone through premium, but not everyone is actually currently looking for the job. And we don't always talk to every single member every day. Mostly we talk to them, in the interview practice, and then when we help with the resume, the LinkedIn profile, everything like this. And then sometimes when someone's like really looking for a job or they're doing an interview process, then we talk to them a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good question. Cool. Rafael, I see you're raising your hand in real life, not just virtually.
Hi, Ilya.
Hey, man.
I'm not verified on my account, but I received today an email from Trend.
Yes.
From VanHack.
Yes.
Saying my profile has considered from a role in C#.net. Can I be here without a verified account?
Yeah. So the first step. So that's what sometimes we send these emails to people who have good resumes but aren't verified. So the next step for you to do is to be verified first, and then afterwards we'll send your resume to the company if you pass the verification.
Yes, I respond to with my resume and questions he made to me.
Okay,
thank you.
Great. Good luck, Rafael. Awesome.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Cool. Anyone else? No one else has their hand raised other than Ash. Did you want to say something, Ash?
Yes. Ilya, can you hear me?
I sent you a message, Ilya.
Oh, where? I didn't see. Emerson or yes, Marcio, please. You have your hand raised in real life. It's supposed to be just Anyway, go ahead.
Hi,
I can ask you
Yes,
something?
sure.
Okay, let me know about in VanHack for a premium account. We need the support for making our LinkedIn's and stuff like our resumes better for the marketplace in Canada. And of course, when people going abroad, we need a better resume for abroad workers.
Yes.
I need to know what a kind of tips or stuff like that. Do you make for your clients in VanHacker premium accounts?
Yeah, well, basically we just help them to do what you just said, is to make a resume in the right format, to have a good LinkedIn profile, to have a good website, to be able to do a nice cover letter. But the most important thing we do is we help with interview skills, so you know how to conduct a job interview for an international company and prepare yourself for this. So we have 32 hours of interview practice in English. It's really just an English class, and it's 32 hours for $65. So it's only $2 Canadian per hour. It's about 4 reais, Brazilian reais. Most people here are from Brazil. So 4 Brazilian reais per hour, which you'll, with a native professor, which you'll, I don't think, ever see in any Wise Up or any of these other courses that have a room full of people and a Brazilian teacher. So anyway, the point is that's the value of VanHack Premium and what we do. So yeah, that's what we help with. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great. And I'm thinking about make my I think get it the VanHacker premium account to me because I'm planning to move to Canada as soon as possible, but I need to have a properly resume and as well LinkedIn for searching and looking for a better job and a better fit profile and my in the area I work to do. I'm a DBA and
cool.
In VanHack I don't see too much opportunities for database stuffs, but I know it's the area and we don't have too much job opportunities. But if you searching for a good fit for you, maybe you searching a good job and abroad, and that's the way I still making my decisions and for doing the better I can for going abroad.
Cool,
Thank you.
cool, awesome, Emerson. That's really nice to hear, and yeah, keep going. Actually, was in Porto because I'm in Lisbon, Portugal. So I was in Porto this weekend. And good night, guys who are going. And I met with 2 VanHack DBAs who are working in Farfetch. It's a company in Lisbon, or sorry, in Portugal, in Porto. So yeah, there's definitely jobs available. They're 2 DBAs that left. Ash, you have to go. Have a good mock interview, and let's get some more VanHack.
Hey guys, I got a mock interview somebody for a job tomorrow, but I just want to say thanks, everyone. Thank you, and for whatever time it is, wherever you are. Yeah, we hack together. Take care.
Yes. And everyone everyone send emails to Ash, so he has a lot of work to do tomorrow. I'm just kidding. He's in Vancouver now. He's helping us get more jobs in Vancouver. Cool. Okay. So Emerson, to answer your question, if anyone here is VanHack Premium and could share their experience. I know Alexander just sent a message about his experience there. If anyone wants to share their experience, would be cool. We try and make VanHack Premium as accessible as possible. From my point of view, a very, very low price. We do this on purpose because we don't want, we want you to get better. We want you to improve. And that's really the goal. And then also we have a 30-day guarantee that if you don't like it or, something changes in your life, you can't participate anymore, we can refund you your money, no problem. And you can cancel anytime. So yeah, VanHack Premium, we do this to really kind of help you improve and sharpen your skills in English. Not all VanHackers need it. Some VanHackers already have good English. So for us, it's just helping the ones who need the help and getting the ones who are ready to go hired as soon as possible. Cool. Okay, I will stick around for another 2-3 more minutes. Let's take 2 questions, and then I gotta get some rest as well. Raphael, many free VanHackers have gotten hired. We have 250 VanHackers hired already. So many of them are free. Delmar, I really don't like that comment. Most VanHackers are terrible in English. Every VanHacker's English is getting better. I think a big thing that I felt, especially when I was living in Brazil specifically, is there's such a negativity around the English. It's always about, oh, sorry, my English is bad. Oh, my English is this, my English is that. No, your English every day is getting better. You have to think about it like it's improving all the time, constant improvement, continuous integration, continuous improvement, right? Always be shipping new English words. So
yeah,
this is
can
our...
I just
Yeah, of course, Rafael. Yeah, please. Rafael, one of our premium
well,
members.
I think that the thing with us Brazilians is that most of us is afraid of speaking English because we Brazilians have this bad habit of making fun of everything. Every time that someone makes a mistake, we go and make fun of that. So it's usually when we hear someone speaking English and the person, the English is kind of broken, there's a lot of pressure around that person because we laugh about it and we make fun of the person. And in other cultures, people are much more open to help you improve rather than making fun of you. I think this is something that we need to get better. And what you just said is true. Everyone's English is getting better each day. We just need to be a little bit less shy to speak and mock people less. Don't mock people if that's possible.
For sure, Rafael. And yeah, Rafael's one of our most engaged premium members, right? Rafael, we're always chatting in the Slack group and helping us with some coding. That's actually, I have to say, Rafael, it's really helped. We've got some really good responses from the list there of developers. So thank you for that.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, and also Rafael also speaks German too, so it's not just English. it's
ja, das ist wichtig. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. So,
hey, Ilya.
Hey.
Let me ask you a very fast, quick question. If it's like for any position on all these things that we talk about, should I just apply through the VanHack website or have to send some email to you or ask you or for somebody?
Yeah, so the best way is just to apply for a job. But if you're really, really excited about it and you think that this one's the perfect one, then send an email. Don't do that for every single job or else there would be way too many. But yeah, it'd be good to have that. So yeah, for this job fair that we just had, we asked for you guys to apply to some of the jobs and email us as well, just because like we're really, really focused on getting these jobs filled. But that's not the usual procedure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, Renato. Cool. And what do you work with?
I'm working with Java.
Java, awesome, cool.
Yeah, especially on the back end.
Awesome. So we have a good one for you in Winnipeg and as well in Vancouver.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll send you my resume.
Please do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. We like to say vantastic, not fantastic, vantastic. It's an inside joke.
And when is going to be the next VanHackathon?
I want to do the VanHackathon together with Black Friday. So end of November, beginning of December. So this is the plan. You guys are getting, for sticking around with me for an hour and a half, you're getting insider information.
That's going to be my second one.
Awesome.
I did last year.
Cool. Yeah, we're trying to improve it. So this year, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have less companies. We're thinking of having like 3 companies that are hiring a lot, and trying to have it be more like how can I say? Have it be like more focused. So just like more just these 3, like not all the skills and all the jobs, because a lot of times we have a lot of VanHackers that apply and participate, but it's hard for us to make the connection. So we want to have less companies, more quality companies, and more chances of people getting hired. So we're working.
It's going to be just today for this one, like the last one?
Yeah.
Or you're going to get more days?
We're going to keep it. It's a good question. I haven't decided. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have it be 7 days during the kind of the same, like last year. I don't know how many people here were at the the Canada Summit last year. Anyone here remember that? Yeah.
I was the last one, and it was just a weekend.
Yeah, the last VanHackathon. But talking about the Canada Summit, which was last Black Friday. No,
here.
Okay. Yeah, that was 8 days or kind of 8-day process. So we'll see. It's not set in stone yet. We're working. We have 2 companies on board. We're trying to get a 3rd one. So yeah. How many people were hired at the VanHackathon? I think it was about 3 or 4. So not very many. So we're trying to improve this. This is one of our challenges right now. is thinking about how to improve. Because the way that it happens is during the hackathon, there's a lot of people, a lot of applicants. And then the problem with the VanHackathon always has been that companies don't like to give feedback because it takes them time. What companies want is, here, these are the best 3 developers, go and interview them and hire them. Companies don't have time. That's why they come to VanHack. So we filter and we save them time. And we also find them great people from around the world they didn't know about. That's how we help companies. And so for us, that's always been a challenge, because the company says, oh, wow, we have 50 people who we have to give feedback on their code. We're probably not going to hire any of them. We might be hire 1. So for a company, it's a big waste of time. And for them, they have to pay their developer salaries. And it's a big problem. So we're trying to figure out how to solve this. And my thinking is, if we have less companies, we have more applicants for the companies in good quality. One thing I'm thinking of as well is only having the VanHackathon for verified VanHackers, or having the VanHackathon as a way to verify VanHackers. I'm thinking a lot of ideas. It's still not perfect. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Marshall here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can. We can have more questions. Okay, Marcio, go ahead, and then we'll go to it.
Okay, thanks a lot. Sorry about my camera quality. Just a quick question. I've been through VanHack website for a few months, and I almost never saw a job about embedded development.
Yeah, that's very rare.
That's where I work with for almost 20 years.
Cool.
And I'm looking for it.
I think you're on. I can't hear what you're saying. No, it's totally gone, the sound. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Marcio, can you maybe type? I'm sorry, man. It's not good. Okay, so we have Diogo, Fernando, Marcus, and Celius with...
Yeah. May I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's kind of a question with an easy answer. I've been a developer for a while, but I never had the habit of pushing code to GitHub or things like that.
Yeah.
And my GitHub is not full of projects. And I think this is a problem for me now, because I have 15 years of development experience, but no code showing, and people kind of, I don't know if this is working against me.
Yeah. Well, first off, Fernando, I've seen your resume. It's very, very good. Very impressive. So yeah, we'll definitely work on getting you some Java jobs. Right? You work with Java?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. At the government, right? I remember. Very good. Very good resume, man. So congrats. Yeah, I would definitely add something to GitHub. Just even to have something like an example. I don't know what you can build, or just something like an example. Like even if it's one repository, just to have a little bit. And I think that'll give people, because a lot of times companies come and ask us for a GitHub account before they decide whether to interview someone or not. It makes a difference. It does. So yeah, have something. It doesn't have to be a lot. Don't spend many hours. Spend a few hours. Take some code that you feel confident in and proud of, and just put it on GitHub. And yeah, I think it'll increase your chances.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. And Christy, I don't know if you're still awake. I think I see you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Fernando's not verified, he should be. I think he is already.
I think he is already.
I already did the verification.
Okay. I just said if not. But yeah, cool. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. And so, Fernando, can you send an email to mo@vanhack.com and tell him to send your resume for the Java job in Vancouver, as well as the Java job in Winnipeg?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. So it's just moe@vanhack.com. Sweet. Cool, man. Nice to meet you. Yes. So, Thiago, I see I hear you, but we have three other people who put their hand up virtually. So I just want to respect them. And then if you just put your hand up, you'll go next after that. Cool. So Diogo Andrade.
Hi, Ilya. My problem here is I'm a bit of a dinosaur developer, right? It's been a while since I've been coding professionally. I changed careers. But what is the best strategy for, I think Marcio has the same problem as me. He's 20 years in embedded development. We're not into the web technologies that Angular, React, and etc. So I was thinking about offering to work as a remote intern for the companies for free. because I will have to spend time studying these new technologies to get hired. So why not doing it professionally already? Do you think that's a good approach? Well, how the companies would view it?
To be very, very honest with you, I don't think that's a good approach, and for a number of reasons. One, it'll take companies a lot of time to onboard you, train you, and have you be there. Even though they're not paying you a salary, that's not a good thing. Two is you should never work for free, or very, very rarely for a short amount of time if you just want to quickly do a quick project to prove what you can do. But don't ever have it for a long time, because we've actually made this mistake with VanHack. We have many people saying, hey, I'll help you with VanHack, I'll do some work for free. But there's no accountability. So you can just disappear, and the company they can't say anything because you're not working for free. So they have no, way to keep you motivated, really. I mean, of course, there's many other ways other than money, but that's a big factor. So that's not good, and companies usually will see that as a waste of their time. What I would do, what I would recommend you do, is you. Sorry, someone just told me answered my offer. George, does that mean you just got hired? If so, then congrats. Interesting. Or maybe you said answered my question. Yeah, George messaged me privately. Sorry, interesting. Okay, so yeah, Diogo. I would do something like this. Like I would, if you see a company that you want to work for, you're interested in, I would check out their code base, and I would build something or work on something to solve a problem for them and say, hey guys, look what I did. This is some code I built for you. This is a problem I solved for you. For example, if like a front end developer right now would come to me and just like improve our front end and fix the what's it called? Fix the filter. I mean, don't do this, guys, because we have someone working on it, and I don't want you to waste your time. I'm just giving an example. And that would be very, very, very impressive. That would make me interested as an employer. So go and solve the problem and then send to them, and rather than trying to get a job for free after. As well, there's actually a lot of embedded software engineer jobs. Like I'm guessing you work with C, C++, this kind of stuff. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of jobs out there, I would say. Like there's actually quite a bit of jobs in companies that are hiring. We're talking to a company right now that potentially will start working with VanHack that is in that space. There's a lot of companies in jobs in Canada. I wouldn't just because you're not of like modern JavaScript developer doesn't mean you're not going to have an opportunity to get hired. So yeah, there's a lot of C and C++ jobs for sure. We just don't have a lot of them right now on VanHack, and VanHack is not a representation of the whole market. We're a really small company still, and there's a huge market of jobs out there. So yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so Marcus Miranda.
Hey, Ilya. Sorry, it's me again.
Hey, Marcus.
First question already so far. Anyway, a couple of hackers already asked about the resume and how the portal works, VanHack portal works. I have a very complete LinkedIn profile already. And by the way, I have more than 15 years working as a developer, various languages, by the way. So the question is there any way for me to somehow import my LinkedIn profile into the portal? Because
we tried to do that. LinkedIn denied us. So we tried to get API requests for them. But there's a really good website. It's a free website called enhancedcv.com. that you can basically extract your LinkedIn data into your resume, and then download that, and then upload it as a Google Doc, and then click share, and then share that link into VanHack. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's possible. So yeah, LinkedIn has been kind of restricting their API access to websites that work with recruiting, because we are competitors, I guess, to them, kind of.
Yeah.
They're like a much bigger beast that was worth $25 billion or whatever they're worth now after Microsoft bought them. So yeah, but yeah, it's unfortunately they don't let us do this. So yeah, just use Enhanced CV. It's what I always recommend. It's really easy, fast. It's nice, and then download that as a PDF, and then upload that as a link on Google Drive or Dropbox or OneNote or whatever, and then share that link into your VanHack resume.
Perfect. Yeah, good tip. Thank you.
Yeah. Should have a video about that. Salis. Salis, are you there? And then I think it was Chiago after that wanted to ask.
I just can't find the Winnipeg position, the good one about Java that you just said some minutes ago.
You just applied to it?
No, to the Vancouver one, but you said that would be one to Winnipeg also.
You can't find it?
No, I can't.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you want me to send you the link?
Hi, it's 4A.
Saskatoon.
Oh yeah, it's in Saskatoon. Sorry, I confused them. It's Saskatoon.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, our talent team is going to have a lot of work tomorrow, guys. It's Friday, and they're not going to be happy.
Hello?
I'm sure they will. Hey, Salis.
Yeah, Ilya.
What's up?
Hi, guys. Yeah. So quick question. So, you have, sometimes you get these tests sent to you from companies, and my question is, how long after these tests can you kind of like write them off? Like, you don't really get a lot of feedback, because I know sometimes companies don't really like to give feedback for candidates they are no longer considering. So I'm just saying, what's a good average, like a good time to kind of be like, okay, this isn't going to work out. Maybe I should move on to the next one.
Yeah, good question. Honestly, there's no real answer for that. Companies are funny, some companies, good example, there's a company we work with that's a very, very big company. Everyone's heard of it. It's one of the largest consulting companies in the world. They were doing an interview process with one of our members in like February or March or April, sometime like this. And they basically canceled the interview. And then last week they sent an email saying they want to restart the interview.
Sure.
So sometimes large companies, I would say especially, are very slow. Smaller startups usually are faster. So if you don't get a response from them pretty quick, then it's probably not a good thing. But yeah, I wouldn't. The way I would do like this. Apply to a lot of jobs, so much so that you aren't worried about a specific one. I think a lot of times, especially I remember when I was job hunting, I was like so worried about this one or that one, and like, oh man, like I really, really want to get that job. If you put all your energy in that, then it becomes like super nerve-wracking. You get stressed, you worry. If you just apply to a lot of different jobs, of course, smartly and trying to network and kind of, then you're not worried if one doesn't work out or the other one doesn't work out, because you're kind of putting your chances in a lot of different baskets. There's a balance. You don't want to just like apply to all the jobs, but you also don't want to get hung up on specific jobs. So I couldn't tell you the amount of days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. Every company's different. And you should definitely ask for feedback and stuff. But we've had a lot of bad experiences with companies as well, where we've sent them like 25 VanHackers and they didn't respond to any of them and just like disappeared. And you can't control other people, right? So you just have to do your best, and the right things will happen.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, where are you from, Salis?
Ghana.
From Ghana?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You're up pretty late.
Yeah. I'm a night owl.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, I don't know if you saw, we just had our first VanHacker from Africa hired today, Victor from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So
Nigeria,
maybe Ghana's next.
Yeah, we hope so.
Cool. What's your tech stack? What do you work with?
I'm mostly front end, but I do a bit of PHP for back end too. So
which framework, or any framework specifically, or just any?
React, PHP, Code Igniter, Laravel.
Cool. React and PHP. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we have a React job in Canada if you want. We have many React jobs. By the way, if you're not learning React, you should. Everyone should be learning it. It's just even for fun. It's like every company is asking for this more and more. So it's a really hot skill. That's awesome, Silas. Cool.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and tell all your friends in Ghana they want to get.
I have been. I'm not seeing their names popping up, but I hope they will start popping up very soon.
Cool. Well, send me a message if you're not on the Van Hackathon Slack group. Send me a message there if you are.
Okay.
Yeah, here, let me post. Yeah, I know a lot of people said that it wasn't working, so let's try again. Maybe, hopefully, it'll work. So yeah, just join there. But cool. Yeah, React is overreacting. Very fun. Okay, guys. Maybe I see 2 questions or 1 more question. Hugo, Salas just asked. So thanks, Salas. Really good to have you here. Nice to meet you. Hugo, please ask, and I need to get some rest.
Okay, can you explain how works the English class in VanHack?
Yeah, sure. It's basically like this, except with not 200 people or 100 people now. We have about 10 to 15 people, maybe less, per class. It's a group class, and we do interview questions. So we do interview practice. Every class has a question that we work on. So, tell me about your biggest weakness, or tell me about a time you showed leadership, or tell me about a time something went wrong and how you fixed it. These kind of common interview questions that all companies ask you. And then sometimes we do have grammar classes, like George says. So sometimes we do specific grammar things, like how to pronounce, the TH sound, or how to, I don't know, different grammar stuff. Conjugate verbs. And so then the goal is to have a group online English class with a native professor. Ash is one of them, and as well as Alicia. So, and then the cool thing, George and Victor are 2 premium members here. And it's really all about community, right? So it's all about connecting. You're in the class together, you're chatting, you're learning from each other, and that's really cool. And then of course we have an English professor there. So because we can do it the way, we're able to give you guys such a great price is because we have a lot of members. Not all of them go to every single class. Some of them, like Paolo, George, and Victor, go to a lot of them, right, guys? Which is cool. It's awesome. And Paolo, I know I'm missing. I need to reply to you. I'm sorry. Anyway, the point is, Fernando, bye. And we'll get you hired soon, man, for sure. Okay, cool. So you can also see a example of VanHack interview practice video here, where you can see one of the older VanHack interviews that I actually gave. I because I'm living in Europe, I'm not participating anymore in the English classes or in the interview practices. But you can see, get an idea of what they're like. So again, if you are interested in joining VanHack Premium, just join here, /premium. It's, again, you don't have to be a premium member to get hired. If you don't need it, it's fine. Let's just get you a job. But if you do need some help with English, communication, all that stuff, our team will help you prepare. And yeah, guys, this has been really fun. I think we're going to do this again. Oh, Hugo, did you want to say something?
No, just thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Jesus, that music.
Yeah, it's very funny.
My kid just sleep with that song.
That's funny. Cool. Well, I hope they're getting some rest. So as George says, it's worth it. We believe it's worth it. We try and add as much value as possible. And so, guys, as you can see, we have a lot of jobs. We're working constantly to get more. Keep an eye out for more emails, more jobs from VanHack. Like I said today, we had 8 VanHackers hired today. I think it was 8, 7 or 8. I need to check. And we have now 250. We're trying to get to 300 by the end of the year. So we have basically 2.5 months to get 50 people hired. So hopefully a lot of them will be here, or you guys here online, the ones who stay 2 hours on a webinar. You guys are the super VanHackers right now. I have to say thank you guys for that. So the point is, thank you for being here, and we'll do this again. We'll get to all the applicants, let's get to 300 by the end of the year. So I think we can do it. I definitely think we can do it. If we can get 8 or 7 every day until then, we'll get it easily. So awesome. All right, guys. Buenas noches. Good nights. And for no matter where you are, if you're in Ghana, Brazil, Cuba, different countries, Nigeria. Quickly, actually, James Ma. Where are you from, James Ma? Malaysia. Oh, people from Malaysia. Awesome. James Ma from the US. Are you from the USA? America. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Yeah, Americans who want to leave America. Apparently, there's more of those these days. In Toronto, awesome. Everywhere in the world. Really nice to have you here. And we'll see you next time on this next VanHack webinar. We'll probably do one in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned and talk in the Slack group or on email. Cheers, guys. Good night.
Night, yeah. Bye.
Bye.